Hi everybody, I wanted to show you one of my newest products that I've made. It's an escape room for the end of the school year, and it's a little bit different than the other ones I've created, so I wanted just to kind of walk you through it and show you what's involved in it. Now the first thing I like to do is I like to cut out like a little title page and put it on my manila folders, and then I laminate them and put this little slit right here so students can still use them. This just allows them to be more sturdy and used year after year. Now, the exciting thing about this is that there are two versions. There's a physical version with the locks and the boxes, but then I've also created a digital version so you don't need to have all of the materials and all the locks. You can use it whichever way you want. Now, I have the directions for students, and it kind of gets them into the project. It sets the stage with you're getting ready for summer vacation, but you have to be able to escape the school and what tasks you're going to have to do. So regardless of which version you'll use, you're going to want to use this for the first thing. And I store this in the envelopes regardless of which version I'm using. So in clue 1, they're going to be different rebus puzzles or word puzzles, whatever you choose to call them, where students will be solving for different clues. Like this is in the park, home run. Some of them are easy, misunderstood, big fish in a little pond. There's 8 of these, and each one of these is labeled with a number. As students solve them, they'll write down the phrase for each card, and then they will use this information to open the next box or to open the lock. And if you don't use a lock, then students can use what you see here, where they just simply type in their answer, and if they get the answer wrong, they have to try again. It doesn't let them move forward until they were able to enter the correct code. So the next clue is to help the PE coach give out awards for field day. So students are going to complete this field day logic puzzle where they have to use the different clues to eliminate and use process of elimination to decide which class won which event and which place the class was in. And then students will fill this out and use this once again for their clue, their code, that will unlock the next box. And if you use the digital version, let's see if I can remember it, you can go to the next one and it'll take you immediately to the next clue. The third clue is definitely my favorite. In this one, students have to turn in their overdue library books, and they use quotes from some of our favorite books to determine which books they still need to turn in. Now, I've given you a lot of choices on this one just because I know different classes read different books, and I wanted this to be accessible for all students, so I've included a lot more than what you will need. In fact, I think I have 20 different quotes to choose from, as well as a full page of blank cards where you could add your own quotes. Now, some examples of what I'm talking about. Our class favorite is Pucker Up, Butterboy, from the first Land of Stories book. I have, we should all know this one. When given the choice between being right or kind, choose kind. Of course, that would be from Wonder. We have some longer ones from Hatchet, which we read this year. We have Fish in a Tree. And we can find more. We read Walk Two Moons Together, so I read that one, or included that one. I have Holes, City of Ember, Wild Robot, and let's see, Wish Tree, So Be It, The One and Only Ivan, Maybe. So you can see there's a huge collection of different choices. We have Bud Not Buddy. I forgot the title of that one. Inside Out and Back Again. Tale of Despero. So lots and lots of choices with Harry Potter, the first one. So anyway, there's tons of different choices you can use. And like I said, you can create your own. Now, what students are going to do is they're going to, as a teacher, you're going to pick the 5 you want to use. You don't need them all. So students will write down the title of those 5 cards. And then they're going to place the first letter of the first word in each of these in alphabetical order to unlock the next one. And then they will use the cipher wheel to determine whether you're using a letter lock, color lock, or number lock. they'll be able to use this wheel just to keep it easier for you so you can use whatever you want. Since I included so many extras, I'm going to save my extra library cards for an early finisher activity because I just don't want them to go to waste because I love doing the book quotes. Then the final clue is going to be a puzzle where students are cleaning out their lockers or their cubbies or whatever you want to call it, and they have to match the school supplies on the picture. For instance, the interior side right here could possibly be the glue bottles that would have to match. It could possibly be the glue sticks. This is going to be challenging. It's going to seem super easy when you first see it, but when you get started, because students will start with just the individual squares. This is a 3x3, and you'll be able to use this as your answer key to see how it's supposed to look. And I've also labeled the top and the bottom just to give students a little bit of a hint. And then once students saw this, they're going to use the items on the top row for their last combination. And I included another wheel so students can see, well, if it's a sheet of paper, that's 1. So the first digit would be 1. Then they would use 2 glue sticks. So 155 would be the code. And then, of course, if you have the computer, you can just have your students enter it in, and then they've escaped, and I give them, which is included, a little escape card saying that they made it out. And if you want to put something in the box or as a prize, you can, but it's really not necessary. So please let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for watching.